Team, welcome back to Adaptive Fitness Fun. This is session 14, and today I've got some exciting news. I've got a medal. For the last 4 weeks, I've been taking part in a challenge called the At Home Superhero Challenge. We've been raising money for LimbPower charity, and today was the very last day to collect funds and to take on the challenge. So I've been competing 20 kilometers, over 20 kilometers a week. In all, our team has completed over 1 million meters. That's 1,000 kilometers, and we've raised nearly £7,000 for LimbPower. Guys, I want to share this with you because the whole idea of the 20-kilometer challenge was to make sure that we all stay active, we all stay fit, and you guys have been doing your bit by following this series, by following this program. So I really wanted to share this with you because I believe that you deserve a medal as well. So here it is, guys. Here's your medal. Good stuff. So today is our skills-based session, and we have 6 exercises. We're going to go through 1 minute per exercise with 30 seconds rest. You will need a ball, you'll need a basketball or a football. You will need a chair that you're going to sit on so we can do our squats, and you're also going to need a wall and a bit of space to move around as well. Okay, so some of the exercises we're going to be doing, we're going to be passing the ball to the wall, and then we're going to catch it. We're going to do lots of ball skills. We're going to pass them through our legs. We're going to be dribbling the ball up and down, bouncing the ball as we do squats. It's going to be good fun, guys. So like I said, this is to challenge our skills. It's to challenge our balance, our coordination, our reaction time. You're not going to be anywhere near as out of breath and hot and sweaty, but you're going to be challenged cognitively. You're going to have to think about these ones. Okay, so these are the ones I really enjoy. I think you do too. These are fun. Let's get on with that warm up. So as always, we need to go for a warm up. We have 4 exercises today as our warm up: toy soldiers, scarecrow rotations, flags, and wood chop. And we're going to go through 8 reps of each exercise. And I'm going to go through twice, and then we're going on to the main workout. All right, so I'm going to start my timer on my watch. I'm going to take the medal off because I think it's going to be a bit, I wouldn't want that hitting me in the face. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. I'll share that one with you again at the end. So I'm going to start my timer. Our first exercise is toy soldiers, and we're going to go for 8 repetitions each side. Okay, so I'll talk you through it. So those of you who've been following the series, we know what toy soldiers are. You're going to bring left hand out. You're going to bring your foot up to your left hand, right hand, foot up. So you're going opposite the body. Okay, so we're going to go 8 altogether. So if my math's correct, that's 16 times. So let's start with that. Okay, so 1, really try and kick that leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's halfway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Really nice. Okay, we have our scarecrow rotation. So arms up to the side, pretend you're a scarecrow. You're going to rotate round, point to the camera. 1, 2, and again, we're going to go 8 both sides, so 16 altogether. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's halfway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Our next one is called flags. We've done this one before. Hands at the top as if you're holding a flag out. And then we're going to go opposite sides. And then we're going to go opposite sides. Okay, so that is going to be number 1. Okay, so up to the top, diagonal, diagonal. That's number 2. We are going for 8. Diagonal. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, guys. And 8. Okay, we've got our wood chops. Right hand down to that left foot. So in the past, we've gone right the way down and we've touched that foot. But one-on-one is a little bit more passive, a little bit faster. So we're not going to touch the floor this time. You're just going to rotate round as far as you can without having to bend your knees. Okay, we're going to go 8 on one side and then 8 onto the other. So right hand up into the sky, 1, straight back up, 2, 3, 4, follow it with your head, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same on the other side, 1, 2. So I'll find it a bit more hard this side, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. So as you can see, I'll find it a little bit harder that side, and that's just because I'm trying to find the balance, whereas this side I can really plant the leg down and I can find that balance. I can almost take the other leg off if I needed to, but as I come onto this side, I'm just trying to fight for that balance. So that's why it's a really good warm-up exercise, because it really gets us switched on to our balance. So we're going to go back up to the top. We're going to start with our toy soldiers. So last time through, let's go for 16. 1, a little bit fast this time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're really trying to get that leg up. 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Scarecrow rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got our flags. Remember, this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Really nice stuff, guys. Wood chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whoa. Definitely find it harder on that right side. I don't know about you guys, if you've got a lower limb amputation like myself, which side do you find it the hardest on? Right then, guys, so let me reset this one. We are going to start with, what have we got first? We're going to start with the ball. So grab your balls. You've got 1 minute of this exercise with then 30 seconds rest. And I'll try my hardest to explain each exercise in the rest. Okay, so let me start my watch, make sure my speakers are up nice and loud. Okay, here we go, guys. First exercise is figure of 8 and then a pass. So you've got a choice. Pass through the legs, and then you're going to pass to the wall and catch. Or if you haven't got the option of using both hands, you're going to feed it round with one hand. You're going to pick it up and you're going to bounce to the wall. Okay? When you're ready, off you go. So figure of 8, all the way around with a pass. Keeping that ball nice and controlled. Doesn't matter if you drop it. Keeping that back nice and straight as you lean down. Keeping the weight nice and equal on both legs. Now, as you get used to it, just see if you can pick the pace up just a little bit. Just a little bit faster. Last few seconds now, guys. Keep it up. Couple more. Remember, you can roll this on the floor. If passing through 2 hands isn't an option. 1 more. Excellent. Good. Really nice. That's a great one for finding that balance. Both legs. Okay. Our next one is a football dribble with a burpee. So what we're going to do, you're going to use the ball. You're going to dribble it along the floor. When you get to the end, lie on the floor, stand back up, and we go again with the foot. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. So passing it from foot to foot, keeping that control. And you get to one side, onto the floor, back up, and we go back the other way. We're over halfway, guys. Let's get a couple more out if you can. Good. I feel like my ball skills have got better. I feel like my control is much better. Don't know how you guys feel. Our next one is we're going to need a chair. You're going to be bouncing the ball as we do squats. This is a challenge, okay? For those of us that have done most of these series, most of these workouts with me, a squat is our staple. It's something that we do all the time. Now, you're going to bounce the ball with one hand as you stand up. We're going to do twice on one side. If you've got the option with the other hand, you're going to go onto the other. If you haven't got this option of doing left and right hands, you're just going to stick on the one side and just get those ball skills really drilled in. So two reps on each side, back onto the other. If you find this too much of a challenge, you're going to go without the ball. You've got a choice. We can either do squats without the ball, or you can practice your ball dribbling skills. Last few seconds, guys. Oh, my left needs some work. My left needs some practice. There we go. Nice, that's quite a fun one, that. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, we've done this one before, guys. This is the overhead bouncing against the wall, okay? So we're going to start on our right hand. We're going to go for 30 seconds. I'll tell us when to swap, and you go to the left. Like I said before, if you haven't got the option of doing both sides, you're just going to do a minute on one side. If we can't do it with our hands, we can do dribbling with our feet, kicking the ball to the wall. Try kicking the ball one side and then the other, okay? 30 seconds, guys. Off we go. Keeping that ball under control. Keep it nice and light. 15 more seconds on this side, and then we're swapping sides. What you'll do is you'll start to feel the burn all through your arm, all through your shoulders. Okay, get ready in 3, 2, 1. We'll swap sides. Everyone's going to have a dominant hand. Mine's my right. My left needs some work. This is great practice. Oh. Doesn't matter if you drop the ball, just start again. Oh. I find that really tough. I need some work on this, my left side. My right is so much more dominant. Okay, we have 2 exercises left. Our next one is we're going to do a sit-up, and we're going to press the ball up into the air. Okay, so let's get this chair out of the way. You can have both legs bent or both legs straight. I'm going to have both legs straight. And what we're going to do, press that ball above your head and back down. Press that ball above your head and back down. Can you do it with one hand? Can you balance it? Can you keep that ball nice and balanced? Press it above your head and back down. What about the other side? Up and back down, and again, up and back down, up. Really trying to use those tummy muscles, those abs, to try and sit yourself all the way up and press that ball above your head. All the way up and back down. All the way up. Can you do it on the other side again? Can you do one hand? One hand all the way up. What about the left? Oh, excellent stuff. Right, so we have one exercise left now. This is called a plank. Now we have done this one before. What you're going to be doing, legs out straight, arms out straight, and you're going to hold that straight position. If we haven't got the option of using our arms, we can get some pillows to lean on, or you can go just one hand. For those of us who want a bit more of a challenge, we're going to do it on the ball. Okay? So, going for 1 minute. I'm going to hold this position here. Like I said, guys, if you haven't got the option of using both sides, you can try just one hand. You may even try one hand on the ball. You're going to hold this for as long as possible. You can also do this with one leg. It just becomes a little bit more challenging. I'm just going to hold this. See how my back is nice and straight. My bum's not up in the air. My back's not sagging down like this. I'm keeping my bum up, keeping my back nice and straight. It's called a plank. Think about a plank of wood. That's what you want to be. Imagine you've got a bowl of water on your back and you're not letting it spill. Just focus on your breathing, guys. This is going to get challenging. This is going to get tough. Great stuff. Really good. That's a fantastic exercise, that. Really good strength for upper body. You feel it in your core, you feel it in your bum, your glutes, all through your legs as well. Full body. Really good strengthening exercise. So we are back up to the top. We have our figure of 8 pass. So remember, you can roll the ball on the floor using one hand, or you can pass it from side to side, but then we've got that pass, okay? If you find this easier with a tennis ball, you can roll it around with a tennis ball, grab with one hand, throw and catch. We can try that as well. Get ready, 10 seconds time, we're gonna go. Last time through. Okay, here we go. Let's find that balance. Get a little bit further away from the wall if you can. Keeping that ball under control, keeping a nice flat back. Get it between those legs, transferring that weight from leg to leg, or rolling it around as quick as you can, keeping that control. And vary where you pass the ball. So we can go straight out in front of you, or we can go above and catch. Might even be able to do, no, that didn't work, a bounce pass. That one didn't work. I'm glad that was on camera. Okay, our next one is our football ball drills with a burp at the end. So I'm going to dribble the ball using my feet to the end of the garden, get onto the floor, lie down, press back up, come back and go again. All right? So get ready in 5 seconds time, guys. Here we go. Keep that ball under control. Definitely feel like my ball skills have got better. So much better control. If you're getting confident, you're finding it's too easy, pick up that pace. Bit more of a jog where you're passing. Pick up that pace a little bit faster walk. Okay, we need our chair. For this next one, we are dribbling the ball with our hand as we do squats, as we sit down and stand up. Again, if you want to use a tennis ball for this, bounce it and catch, bounce and catch with one hand, go for it, okay? We're going to do 2 on one side and swap 2 on the other if you have that option. Okay, here we go, guys. Remember, it's 2 on one side, that's 1. And 2, and then swap over. Again, it doesn't matter if you drop the ball. And swap over. So I've just looked in the camera and realised well, I'm leaning right over. I'm going to try and stand up nice and tall. We'll try that this time. Stand up nice and tall. Use that ball skills, use that control. Standing up tall if you can. I know it's hard if you're bouncing to the side. Okay, try the other side. So standing up nice and tall. I'm going to go in the middle this time, see if that makes any difference. Yeah, excellent. Okay. So we have our hand bounces against the wall. We're going for 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left. Remember, if we haven't got the option of using our hands, this is where we can kick the ball. So we can practice our ball dribbling skills, ball bouncing, ball passing skills against the wall, and then same on the left. Okay? So I'm going to go with the ball bounce. Remember, we're going for 30 seconds on this side, and then we swap sides. So again, standing up nice and tall, not leaning into it too much, keeping that control, bouncing from those fingers, nice light fingers. Pick up that pace if you can. I'm going to be all right on my right to do this. I don't know about my left. My left, like I said, needs a bit of work. How fast can you go? If you feel confident, if you feel happy, and swap sides. That burns. Okay, what have we got next? We've got our sit-ups to press. So take a seat on the floor, guys. Remember, legs out straight or legs bent. It's entirely up to you. And we're going to start by pressing that ball up above our heads, using those tummy muscles, using those abs. If you find that easy, let's go with one hand, or if we haven't got the option of holding, let's press that ball with one hand. Again, a tennis ball would be slightly easier. Okay, here we go, guys. All the way up. All the way up. Let's try one hand. And then the other. Oop. Try both. That was the wind that time. The wind that nearly blew it out of my hands. That's my excuse. And then the other side. You're trying not to do this. You're trying not to use the ball as momentum to set yourself up. Think about pressing that ball up into the air. Really using those tummy muscles, maybe a little bit in the legs and the hip flexors. Pressing it up. Okay, here we go. So we are on to our last exercise, and we have our plank. So remember, guys, we're going to try and be on 2 hands on the ball. If that's too much, try one hand. So if we haven't got the option of holding two, try one hand. If this is too much, you can go onto your knees. So this is what I mean by knees. If you bend your knees, you can hold this position here. That's slightly easier. Okay? But only go to that position if this is too much. Only go onto your knees if this is too hard. Those of us holding this position in one arm, you may want to do that halfway. Depends how strong you're feeling. Hold that nice and strong, guys. If you want more of a challenge, you can take one leg off. For me, I think I'm good here. I find this one quite hard. It's our last exercise, so I want you to hold it for a whole minute, all the way through to the end. Focus on that breathing. Don't let that back drop. Don't let that bum up. Nice straight line. Focus on your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Guys, we did it. We did it. That's another one done. That's session 14 done. Tick. We did it. What you need is one of these. Everyone on here, all of you guys need one of these. Okay, so here's me giving it to you. Pretend you're wearing it. Okay, feel that pride with that medal around your neck. Honestly, guys, you have been working really hard. I'm very impressed with your commitment. If you've been following this series, I hope you're gaining from this. I hope you're finding these enjoyable to do and fun. And I hope you're starting to see some results. For instance, my ball skills are definitely getting better. Dribbling, bouncing, definitely getting better. It's just through practice, okay? And I hope your fitness is getting stronger. I hope you feel good, you feel balanced. But most of all, I hope you're really enjoying it. I hope you're still smiling and you're tuning in every week, every Tuesday and Thursday. But for now, guys, this has been a long one, nearly half an hour, just because I've been talking a lot. For now, guys, catch you next week.